Hey guys, so we got another McCulloch Mini Mac 310. This one here does have a lot of compression, and it does start. Doesn't actually stay running, but I bought this saw especially that way I could take it apart and show it on my channel because not a lot of people have done this saw on video. So this is strictly for basically viewing. That way someone could watch this and figure out how to take their part off, because it's not done very often with this saw. So let's get to it. If you look in the description down below, there will be a book down there. Be very appreciative of you to check it out. Go ahead and buy it, download it, whatever. For sound standpoints. So, go ahead and get this side cover off. Oh, what size that would be. There we go. That one might be a little tight. So, this is basically just me hanging out in the shop, wrenching on a saw, and having you guys along. Look at that sticker. I've only taken one of these apart before. I think that'll be a 7mm. Nope, bigger. It will end up being an 8mm. Yep. Bingo. Okay, so that's a long bolt. I need room for that to sit over there. That same size. Ooh, handy. Okay. I try to keep my parts together, that way I don't lose them. Put that off to the side. Put that back on there with the nut. Okay. Undo these two screws right here. I think these might be longer screws than they're supposed to be. Wow. On the shorty. That one's a really long one. Fingers are tired from undoing it. Sorry for getting my hands in the way. So basically just pull out and then push forward. Now it just pop right out here. A lot of people will break that right off. And you see that little tab right there? Turn on the screen that way you can see that tab right there. People will break that off. Seen it happen before. Now that's in kind of good condition. Kinda. Okay, so what's next? Well, I guess carburetor could be next. Oh, that is tight. I think I took this saw apart fully one time, and the video was lost. I'm pretty sure I did. hard to tell. It was like a year ago. I've had this sitting here a year. Pull out the bolts. I think someone did a home make type of thing with two little washers. That way that can go together. That's okay. It works. Yeah, and this one I'll have to be very careful with. Okay. These people will break, and you can already see it is broken. Because this goes into the carburetor. That's a throttle walk. And it'll go right in this little hole right here. And people will pull on this thinking it'll just pop right out. And, oh yeah, sure, he'll pop right out, alright. But it's gonna snap the plastic and break. So you gotta be careful about that. I need a tiny pair of pliers. Just take this little bit of foam off of there. Throttle on, or throttle cable off. Twist the gas line. Pull. It came right off. The same thing on the bottom. Twist. Pull. Slow and nice. Okay. This one's got a Walbro on it. Yep. Five dash 3431. Numbers in there. Yep. Yeah, just put that little bit of stuff back on there. Okay. And then I'm gonna put this like this. That way I don't lose any of that. Even though that's not the correct way it goes, apparently. Maybe it is. No, I guess I'll have to figure that one out. That's okay. Put this nut back on here. That way I don't forget that. Move your paws. Don't want to sit on this. I have a cat behind me. Let go of me. Hey. Silly. What next? What next? Well, I could get the recoil off, I guess. Or, oh, I already got the recoil off. Get this piece off. A magnetic tray out. Not a bad thing about a magnetic tray though. Grabs a hold of every single tool on your workbench. Although that can be a good thing sometimes. Okay. Now normally, I would just bend that and push it through, but this time, I think I'm actually going to take apart the handle. Possibly. I don't know. Might just slide out. I don't really want to break it. Yeah, I think it's better just to take apart the handle. Hey, go down in the comments below and tell me if you have a problem with dropping screwdrivers and tools everywhere. I know I sure do. I don't agree with using long-winded screws for this. There we go. don't know what else is holding it in. And I'm so more confused. Now someone's had that open. Well, got our 13mm out. And let's take this bolt off. Okay, so that one has a spring on it, long. Got a magnetic tray. I think there's another spring on for that. Okay, would you... Cat's starting to annoy me. I don't know. Let me pause here and I'll try to figure out how to get that off. Alright, I figured it out. There are 2 screws right here and here. So, now that piece comes off. I had to turn off the camera. I was about to have a tizzy fit. Okay, the spring, geez, I'm not showing you guys a good angle of that. The spring just comes up, hooks right around here. And then this goes into that little hole. That's how to do that part. Turn off the camera for about 3 seconds and things start working out. Okay, so that came right out there. Right out of that hole. Now we can remove that. Now I'm going to pause and put the handle back together. Right? Alright, now we're back. I got the handle back together. Wasn't that bad. It took quite a few minutes though. Now let's make sure there's no oil in here before we take this off. No, there is not. Yeah, I don't want a whole bunch of oil on my bench. That'd be just a pain. Guys, this isn't the only McCulloch Mini Mac. You come over here and look at this. That's the one I actually worked on in the other video. Well, sneak peek of all those chainsaws I got in there. Anyway, saws in here. Sorry about that, guys. Someone came in to tell me that they were gonna go to bed. It's, you know, nighttime. Okay. I'm just gonna take her right off the pump, I think. Of course, being careful because it's a plastic pump. I think it had Steel brand oil on it. Okay, I'm gonna put that right there, and that one right here. Okay. And then I'm going to, I think that would be a 13. No, way smaller, probably 12. Yep, 12. Ooh, that's tight. Okay, maybe that's the wrong size. It's kind of rolling off. So let's try 1/2 inch. That is too big. 7/16. It seems to fit. Wow. Let's put it against my belly to do that. Push down on it. Nope. There we go. That comes out. Short screw. The other one's missing. This is a eBay saw before it came to me, so there's some parts missing. And some mismatched parts too. Oh man. That one's not that bad. Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock at night right now. Here comes that one, identical to the other one. Now this one. That one was in there pretty good. Not as hard to get out as the top one though. Okay. So now I think, yeah, after that nut goes on this stabilizer. Or AV mount. Yeah, that will keep that all intact. That way I don't lose it. Okay. So we're gonna unhook that. And then I'm just gonna slide the motor out, I think. Yep, I will. Okay, lift up. Pop the oiler out. Okay, so it does come out of there, but it's kind of difficult to get it out of there. Luckily, this saw is metal. Bendable a little bit. Well, I did miss one bolt. I bet people were yelling at me. You missed one! Man, I'm not perfect. Yeah, but now it'll come out of there easier. Yeah, nice thing about these. Metal. Sure, they got some plastic on them, but not a lot. Okay. There's that piece. And now we're to the motor. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of compression. So let's don't really think we need to remove the flywheel or the other. I mean, I guess we could. It would make it easier, probably. Yeah, why not? Take the spark plug out. Okay. Now this part ain't necessary at all, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. I'm going to take the coil off. Yep. There's a little plastic thingamabob. Spacer. I'm also doing a video that way I don't forget how to put the saw back together. Because I sometimes even have a problem with it. Okay. I don't want to take the intake off just because, well, it's sealed on there already pretty good. I already know that because I RTV silicone that, I think. So, let's go ahead and put some cordage in here. I don't use piston stops. I've seen people actually break pistons before using a piston stop. So I just use rope, a piece of shoelace, 550 cord, something soft, tie 3 knots in it, push the 3 knots into the cylinder, tightens right up, and then normally you can take it out. I think that was a 1/2 inch, but it's a little bit wider. So that'll probably be a 13 millimeter. Yep, that dropped right on. Okay, and hang on guys, I'm gonna get a brass hammer. Alright, so all I did was lifted this up just by the weight of the motor, held back this paw, smacked it with a brass right on the nut, came right out. So there's that. So there's the flywheel. Okay, and the cotter key is in there pretty good. That's not going to fall out, I hope. So now, I don't think I'll take that off. I'm just going to leave that alone. Let's go ahead and remove the bail. Yep, snaps off. It just comes undone and goes into a little hole. Okay. Might as well show you guys this too. So it just goes in there with a little groove. Little washer. Yeah, it's pretty simple. As I almost messed it up. Okay. Just gonna put that off to the side. Paper towel. Oil off the hand. Really gassy smelling oil. It might be back feeding. I mean by that is it might be back feeding in from down there, because it is an auto oiler. I think it uses the impulse from the motor to give it oil. Could be wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and take this over there to the vise. I'll bring you guys over there too. And I will take these 4 bolts out because this one here is stripped. Alright, there's 2 reasons why I didn't let you guys see that. One, I had to use a different size socket that was not meant for this and hammer it on. That took too long. And for another, there's no place to put my camera mount that I have on there right now. Over there. I need my other one for that. I had to hammer a 5.7 millimeter on there, and it was supposed to be an 8 millimeter. So I'm going to have to find another bolt similar to this one to actually put on there, because that one's stripped out. Not that big of a deal, it just means I have to do some rummaging, which I wasn't really wanting to do. It's best to do the job right and put in the bolts that I actually need to put in. And I could, theoretically, just hammer the socket back over the top and, you know, thread the bolt back in, but then what if I have to take this back apart again, you know? Then I can't actually get that back on there, and then the screw is stuck, so I'll have to cut it off and then hopefully be able to grab a pair of pliers and twist it out. If I can't do that, then I'm drilling and tapping and putting in a Healy coil. That's just a lot of extra work. I might as well just, you know, change out the screw and avoid all that hassle. So, see if this will be lucky. Pull apart. That doesn't look that bad. Clean. Yeah, I've been in this before. I see my silicone I put there. Grab this. Beautiful. Look at that, guys. Just basically wear marks on that sucker. Not bad. So I will probably, I'll just get a clean one. I will wrap this up for now. Yeah, a paper towel. And then put it upside down so nothing gets into it. Okay. That looks really good in there too. Yep. Alright, last thing. Let's take this off. I very well might have to make a new, you know, mufflator for this. Because those are definitely the wrong bolts for that job. Okay. Oh, there it is, guys. Take down on a McCulloch Mini Mac 310. I think 226 and a couple others. Made like, I don't know, 4 versions of this saw that are pretty similar. So, yeah. And I hope that you guys liked the video. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you liked it. And please do check out the book down below in the description. That'd be very appreciative. And treat people how you want to be treated. And the second part of the video, part 2, will be me putting this thing together. So I will see you guys later. Goodbye.